Welcome to AP Workshops and welcome to the suspension section of our day out at Parkitt Dyno and Suspension. So our Amber needed a bespoke build on her Ohlins shock absorber. So we took it over to our friend Neil, who basically has given it a once over. We'll go through it with him. He'll explain what goes on with Ohlins suspension. They are a service centre, so we're going to look after, send it over to him. He's going to look after us, and we're going to get our Amber looked after with a bespoke build on her rear shock. So welcome back to Parkitt Dyno and Suspension. We're going to do a little interview with my mate basically here, Neil, who is the suspension guy. So if we ever get problems in the shop, or if we need rear shocks rebuilding, because obviously there's some special parts required for rear shocks, will you get in touch with Neil? So welcome back. This is Neil. This is my mate Neil. This is the guy that we talked to. So I'm just going to ask him a few questions. Hopefully, just perhaps maybe put to bed a few misconceptions about suspension and kind of what they do. So whenever we've got a rear shock, we send our parts to Neil. So welcome, mate. Thanks very much. Welcome to our videos. It's all a little bit weird because basically we kind of just have a bit of a banter over the phone normally, and this is all a bit official. But thanks very much for helping us out, mate. What we've got is Amber's shock. We have just right here. So basically, like I said, whenever we get a problem, we send these to you so they let you know what's going on. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with this shock and how you deal with it and what goes on. So if you could tell us sort of like springs, valving, gassing, that kind of stuff. What do you do here that kind of we can't do because you're the specialist?
Yeah, Amber had more than just a service, to admit that. Basically what we did with Amber's is we refurbed it to the best we could. It was in a real sorry state. We've resprung it, we've serviced it, added new gas in there. What we do with Ohlins is, on any Ohlins product, you will have an identification code. The identification code will be stamped on your shock, or it'll be stamped on the forks. With that identification code, we type it into the computer, into the Ohlins database, and this shock will come up to tell me exactly how it's made and how it's built, and even who made it. All Ohlins parts, including Aprilia, Triumph, Ducati, they're all handmade, so I can tell you exactly who made this shock and what's inside it.
So basically, because you're an approved or Ohlins centre, you get access to this. If there's a noise in the background, it's because there's a dyno going off. I'm really sorry about this, but we'll have to sort of make do. But because you're an Ohlins centre, you get access to those data sheets, so you can build this accurately every time.
Only authorised Ohlins dealers will have access to that database.
So you do rear shocks, you can do forks, you can do bespoke valving, and you can do basically like the race preparation for suspension.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Excellent. Right, that's sort of basically that is why I've known these guys for quite a long time, and that is why these guys sort out these shocks for us. Every time we get a problem, there is special tools needed for shocks and things like that that we don't have, but these guys sort us out. Thanks very much, Neil. I really appreciate your time. Thanks very much, and we'll talk to you soon.
Cheers, bud.
Oh my God! Wow!
Welcome back to AP Workshops, welcome back to the workshop. Big thanks to Neil at Parkitt Suspension and Dyno. We've got this all done now for us, so what we're going to do is a brief explanation about exactly what's gone on, what's happened, so we can see what's going on. So basically, Neil has gone through the unit. Inside there's some gas and oil which he's renewed. We've got a fresh spring on there, an 8.5 Newton spring, so basically because Amber doesn't weigh a great deal, and all the adjusters are now cleaned and functioning. So this is the compression adjuster, that's the compression damping adjuster, so that controls the rate in which the suspension unit compresses. This is the rebound adjuster, and if you can see that clicks now, so that basically controls the rate in which the rebound, or basically the suspension unit, extends after it's been compressed. If you want to go and have a quick look at another one of our films on our YouTube channel, you can see that basically how to adjust these to get what you want out of your bike. We're going to hand this over to our man Angelo, the man, the myth, the legend himself, and see if we can get this fitted in. Okay, we'll be back shortly.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So that's it, all done. The shock's now in. Angelo's put it back in. We're going to do a setup on the bike so we can get that finished. And that's it with all the suspension stuff. So big thanks to Neil at Parkitt Suspension and Dyno, or Dyno and Suspension, whichever way you want to look at it. Big thanks to Tone, who helped us out on the dyno. Absolute legend. If you need any help from those boys, please don't hesitate to get in touch. If we can help you in any way, shape or form, please don't hesitate again to get in touch. You can contact us at sales@apworkshops.co.uk. You can give us a call on the phone at the office, no problems. You can get in touch with all manner of methods to get in touch. No dramas whatsoever. We're happy to help. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you like what you see, please give us a subscribe on the YouTube channel. We absolutely love it. Thank you very much. And if there's anything that you want us to do for you, if there's anything that you want us to film, please just leave a little message down below, and take care of yourselves. Talk to you soon.